Now, you'll remember that a couple of months ago, we got the chance to explore South Africa along with South African tourism. Well, guess what? We're getting the chance to do it all over again. And this is why. It's because South African tourism is launching a brand new campaign called It's Here. And here to tell me more about it is the CEO of SA Tourism, Mr. Nzima. Welcome here, Mr. Thulani Nzima. Very good to have you here. We've been having this conversation for a while, and I think very exciting to hear that there's a new campaign that's going to be motivating South Africans to travel. What is the It's Here campaign all about?
Well, thank you very much for having me. The campaign is about, first of all, inculcating a culture of tourism within South Africans. Secondly, it's about making sure that South Africans begin to enjoy South Africa as a holiday destination for themselves. And thirdly, we have to make sure that South Africans understand it's affordable, it can be done. They don't have to go to Mauritius, to Thailand, and all other places for them to enjoy tourism. And we also give them reasons for traveling. It is an opportunity for you to go and connect with yourself. It's an opportunity for you to spoil yourself. It's an opportunity for you to go and take adventure of something that you have never done before. So it's all here. We have to make sure that South Africans do understand tourism in its totality. So that with that, we can then start embracing global tourism when tourists come to South Africa.
I like what you say about connecting with yourself, because I mean, we are all part of this nation, and it's so nice, you know, when you, like I was, on one of our tours, I went to the Drakensberg Mountain. When you're there, you realize just what a rich culture, heritage, and history we have. Now tell me, how important is it that we as citizens are able to sell South Africa not only to ourselves, but to people abroad as well?
I think it's very important. I get embarrassed when I interact with the trade, that most of the trade members, and I'm talking internationally, they get to know South Africa a little bit better than us. They can sell South Africa even to me, and that must be embarrassing to all South Africans. So it's about time that we all get to understand that, and also the impact of tourism in our communities. We always talk about the impact of tourism, and people look at it and say, wow, it's good for some people up there, but we have to make sure that tourism reaches all the geographies of South Africa, to the smallest provinces, until you get to the ordinary men and women in our communities. That's how we can demonstrate value that tourism is bringing to this country. We talk of job creation. This is the simplest industry, which doesn't need brick and mortar for anybody to get started in business. So it's important that we actually reach out to the people and communicate the message of tourism and its impact in the simplest language possible.
So what is your favorite travel destination?
South Africa.
Oh, you don't have to say that because you're the CEO.
No, not really. But for me, it depends on the purpose for travel. Depending on who I'm traveling with as well. I have different interests, and those kind of interests are actually found in different areas. For instance, when I travel for golf with my friends, I need to be in a place where I can find the best golf courses in South Africa, and there is enough of that. And when I'm traveling with my family, I need to get a little bit spoiled, not necessarily for myself, but for them. And when I'm with business friends, and we have different needs. So, and in essence, I can find a little bit of everything in Limpopo. There's a bit of that in KwaZulu-Natal.
Is there a golf course in Limpopo? I don't know. I should maybe go play there. Is there a golf course?
The best.
Oh, the best.
I promise you some of the best. In fact, South Africa has a unique golf course which has the extreme 19th hole.
The extreme 19th hole.
The only one of its kind, a par 3, 397 meters long. It's the only one of its kind. You take a helicopter to go to the top of the mountain to tee off. Nobody else in the world will match that. So we have to tell the world about this. But not only that, this particular establishment offers a combination of culture, lifestyle. You talk about spoiling yourself, the massages, it's all there. You can go there, camping, it's all there. The biggest stargazing.
But the biggest thing I want to ask, you know, the economy is tough and the pockets are a bit flat. Isn't it very expensive to be exploring all of these things like this?
Not at all. In fact, this is the interesting part about this campaign. This campaign demonstrates that it is affordable. And if you look at what we did with the Short Left campaign, it was driven by discounts from product owners. We are going to do the same now. The whole exercise in making sure that there is success and affordability in tourism is to understand that it is a collaborative exercise. You need all the partners in the value chain. It starts with the airlines, the hotels, the restaurants where people eat, the logistics suppliers like car rental companies. All of those people have to come to the party and make it affordable. We can't do it alone.
Lovely. Well, sir, thank you very much for your time. Really, really appreciate it.
A pleasure.
Well, there you have it, South Africa. It's here. We'll have more information on our website. And I think it's time that we, as South Africans, really get out there and explore our beautiful country and know exactly what we have to offer the world out there. Now, you remember also that the Zone at Rosebank had the Gourmet Gala event the other week, and Liesel was there hosting a party. We'd like to help her to win that 5,000 Rand for our charity. So here's the details as to how you can do that.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.